In the middle of San Diego stands an old house that looks ordinary, but holds a dark history that makes it called one of the most haunted houses in America, Whaley House, a place where death, tragedy, and unsettled spirits still haunt to this day. From the sound of footsteps without a figure, the appearance of shadows disappearing in an instant, to the sound of cries and screams that echoed in the night. This house not only bears witness to death, but also holds something darker. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to other horror stories. The sound of the door creaking softly, then the sound of the wind blowing. In 1857, Thomas Whaley built this house on land that was once used for the hanging of a criminal named James Yankee Jim Robinson. At that time, many people believed that this land had been cursed. But Thomas, a rational man, ignored all warnings. He built his house magnificently, making it one of the most luxurious buildings in San Diego at that time. However, he didn't know that he had just built a house on suffering, and a spirit that hadn't been able to leave. Just a few months after the Whaley family moved in, strange things began to happen. The sound of heavy footsteps sounded on the stairs, like someone walking with chains on his feet. Sometimes the door opens and closes on its own, as if something invisible is moving inside the house. Some of the guests who came in reported seeing a tall black shadow in the hallway, standing still, then disappearing in a flash. Many believe that this is the Yankee spirit of Jim, who is still roaming, never able to leave the place where he breathes his last. Shortly after the strange incident, the first tragedy occurred. Thomas' infant son, Thomas Whaley Jr., died suddenly. His wife, Anna, started to sense something even more sinister. At night, she heard a chuckle, like her son's voice, even though she knew that the baby was gone. He also felt like something was touching his shoulders when he sat alone in the room. For years after that, death continues to haunt the Whaley family. One of the most tragic was the death of Violet Whaley, their daughter. Violet had married young, but her marriage had ended in scandal and betrayal. Unable to bear the shame, she had been barricaded in the house for months, until one cold morning, he took a gun, and shot himself in the chest. Instantly, blood soaked the wooden floor of Whaley's house. Before he exhaled his last breath, he just whispered, "I don't want to go." And maybe he never left. After Violet's death, this house felt even more tense. Witnesses often see a woman dressed in white upstairs, standing at the window, staring blankly out of the house. Sometimes soft sobs can be heard coming from Violet's room. It's as if her soul is still trapped there, crying for something she can't fix. Many paranormals believe that Violet's spirit is still trying to find peace, but the house has never let her go. It's not just the Whaley family that haunts the house. Visitors often report hearing the sound of a child laughing, even though there are no children around. They also feel a small hand tugging at their shirt, only to turn and see no one there. Some believe that this is the spirit of baby Thomas Whaley Jr., still playing, still searching for his family. even though they'd been gone for so long. Over time, the house became a museum, but the paranormal activity never stopped. Tour guides often report strange occurrences. Locked doors suddenly open on their own. The smell of old perfume fills the air, and some people even feel an invisible push as they walk up the stairs. It was as if something didn't want them there. The Whaley House wasn't just any old house. This was a place where death never really left, where spirits still walked its hall, hurt, searching for something they couldn't find. If you're brave enough, you can visit it yourself. But remember, if you feel someone staring at you from behind the window, don't turn your head too quickly, because maybe they don't want you to see. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss any more horror stories. And remember, never be alone in a place full of memories, because something might still be living there.